Horatio G. Spafford was a successful lawyer and businessman. He lived in Chicago, a city of great promise and opportunity. Spafford had a thriving legal practice. He was also a devoted family man with a loving wife, Anna, and 5 children. Life seemed perfect for the Spaffords. They were active in their church and community. Spafford invested heavily in real estate along the shores of Lake Michigan. His business ventures flourished, making him a wealthy and respected figure. The family enjoyed a comfortable and happy life. They had high hopes for the future. People admired Spafford for his integrity and success. However, beneath the surface of this success, storms were brewing. The world of Horatio G. Spafford would soon be turned upside down. Tragedy would strike, testing his faith like never before. The first blow came with the death of his beloved son. The young boy's life was cut short by scarlet fever. The Spaffords were heartbroken. They mourned deeply, but their faith kept them strong. Yet this was only the beginning of their sorrows. In 1871, the Great Chicago Fire swept through the city. The fire devastated everything in its path. Spafford's real estate investments were lost in the flames. It was a financial disaster. The family faced ruin. But even in this dark time, Spafford's faith remained unshaken. 2 years later, another tragedy struck. Anna and their 4 daughters boarded the SS Ville de Havre for a trip to Europe. Horatio stayed behind to take care of business. The ship collided with another vessel and sank rapidly. Only Anna survived. Their daughters drowned in the icy waters of the Atlantic. Horatio received a heartbreaking telegram from Anna. It read, "Saved alone." Those 2 words shattered his heart. He could hardly believe what he was reading. His precious daughters were gone. Anna was left alone in her grief, thousands of miles away. The news spread quickly among their friends and community. Everyone was in shock. Horatio knew he had to be with his wife. He boarded the next ship to join her in England. It was a journey filled with sorrow and pain. As he sailed across the Atlantic, he passed the very spot where his daughters had perished. The cold, dark waters seemed to mirror his own despair. Yet Horatio sought comfort in his faith. He turned to God for strength and solace. It was in this moment of profound grief that Horatio found inspiration. He began to write, pouring out his heart and soul. On that somber voyage, Horatio penned the words of a hymn. It was a testament to his unshakable faith. The words came to him as he reflected on his loss. Despite the pain, he found peace in his belief. He wrote about how, even in suffering, one could find solace in God. The hymn spoke of accepting God's will. It emphasized finding peace in the midst of storms. Horatio's faith was his anchor. He believed that God had a plan, even if it was beyond his understanding. Writing the hymn was his way of processing his grief. It was a declaration of trust in God's goodness. The words flowed from his heart. Each line was a prayer, a cry for peace. As he wrote, he felt a sense of calm wash over him. The hymn captured his journey from despair to hope. It was a gift to the world, born from his deepest sorrow. The first verse of the hymn is well known. "When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul." These words resonate with anyone who has faced hardship. They speak of finding peace in all circumstances. Horatio acknowledged the sorrows that come in life, yet he also expressed a deep, abiding peace. His faith taught him to accept whatever life brought. This message of resilience and trust is powerful. The verse reflects a journey through pain to peace. It offers hope to those in the depths of despair. The hymn reassures that God's presence can bring calm. It is a reminder that, even in suffering, one can find peace. "It is well with my soul" has touched countless lives. Its message of hope has brought comfort to many. The hymn has been sung at funerals, memorials, and church services. It continues to inspire people around the world. Horatio's story is a testament to the power of faith. His hymn is a legacy of resilience. It reminds us that peace is possible, even in the darkest times. The hymn has a timeless quality. Its words are as relevant today as they were over a century ago. People find strength in its message. It offers a way to cope with loss and suffering. The hymn is a beacon of hope. It encourages us to trust in God's plan. Horatio G. Spafford's faith turned his tragedy into a source of comfort for many. The story behind "It Is Well With My Soul" is one of enduring faith. It shows how belief can transform sorrow into peace. This hymn will continue to inspire and console for generations to come.